Welcome to the SAKI booth here at SMT Connect. Delighted to be joined by Jarda Neuhauser. Nice to see you, Jarda.
Hello, Trevor.
Okay. So this week we're going to talk about some of the impending new software platforms that you're bringing out to complement your machines. So give us a quick overview of what changes you're making.
As you mentioned, we came to the situation where the hardware is getting very matured. So we are just doing a minor improvements here and there, but the majority is now to harmonize the software itself. Okay. So we are releasing within July this year a 2024 software series, which will include functionality called one programming.
Okay.
Which is actually the function which helps the programmer to create only one program for the SAKI family. So
right.
For one program for SPI, AOI, AXI, which makes the life easier, first of all, for the programmer or for the process engineer, because he needs to do the job just once for any equipment he has in the line. At the same time, it gives him a security that all of the machines will have the same data, which can be then easily interpreted and then, of course, uploaded to the traceability and analyzed by the other tools which we are having. So that means, in reality, there is really existing just one package of the data, which is then taken by every machine, and only the ones which are needed for that particular process are used.
So when a new job comes in, basically, it's obviously scanned, it's got a barcode, but then it pulls the Gerber data in for that board, and that then is put into the system that will work across any of the three inspection platforms.
Exactly. Generally on offline attestation, which is usually used to create a new job or a new program, we import all of the available data, starting from Gerber pick and place, or if there are some advanced formats like OPM files or ODB++, of course they can be imported, and the foundation will be created based on that. Okay. And then, of course, the programmer will have a choice to prepare all three different kinds of programs within one body. So that's the philosophy. This time we are releasing only the SPI AOI this year. The X-ray will be added next year. I see. In 2025.
Okay. So is the eventual goal that you'll be able to not only combine that data but overlay it when it comes to troubleshooting or something like that?
Yeah, that's exactly the aim.
Yeah.
So we just want to have the robustness in the creation of the programs. It will be easier for the people, but more important is to have the reliability, and to be sure that we are referring really the right path on SPI and X-ray and correlate these data later on. Right. Because once there will be some mismatch, looking to different paths, different subboards, for instance, then the problems are starting, because then we will be potentially making a mistake and comparing apple and pear instead of two original. So
how much data are the machines capturing? Are they capturing 100% of the data on each machine, on SPI, AOI, and eventually AXI? Because normally what would happen is AXI is a slower process, so you would really just use the area of interest, as it were. But for the goal of traceability, it's always useful to have it all.
Yep, you are right. X-ray is one of the slowest in the line, clear, and also produces the highest amount, biggest volume of the data. Therefore, we also work on some kind of advanced communication between the processes, where the previous process in the future will be able to influence the depth of the test, or being able, for instance, to ask the X-ray machine dynamically to inspect that component, the high resolution, for instance, or skip that component, the other component, because from the AOI side, it was totally
it was okay. Yeah, excellent. Okay, so it's becoming more intelligent, really, the whole system.
And not only intelligent, but also autonomous. That's our main aim. I mean, so we hope that in the future the program will create the basic program, only the one in our case now, and then the machines will start to whisper down the line, up and down, and re-optimize and kind of communicate with each other in a way to change the depth and ask to tighten the criteria on SPI, because maybe the variation of the soldering volume on X-ray was too high.
Right.
So better to tighten the criteria on SPI, and so on. So these kind of combinations.
So they'll be able to basically have a closed loop back to the...
Correct, but now we are talking about kind of far future.
A bit in the
Not
future,
today.
yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to have big goals, for sure.
Correct.
What's the name of the software platform?
We call this function One Programming. One Programming, that's a function name. And it's embedded in our BF2 software platform, which is run by SPI AOI AXI. So it's just coming transparently during the software upgrade.
Excellent. Great. Okay. Well, so the first of these new programs comes out in July, which is just next month, around the corner, and AXI will follow sometime next year.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Great.
right.
Yeah. Good. Well, always nice to catch up, Jarda, and hear about the new innovations coming out from SAKI.
Thank you very much for stopping by, and always be our guest.
Okay.
Thank you.